am Rose. Today we are going to learn a new chapter, that is Standard 6, Geography, Chapter 7, India, our motherland. So today we are going to learn about our own India, our own motherland. As we know, India is a unique country of vast geographical expanse with immense culture. Yes or no? It has different culture, yes, and it has different landforms. You can say, for example, you have the lofty mountains, extensive what we call extensive plains and plateaus. Then you have the networks of different rivers, desert, long coastal plains. Yes or no? These are the different major landform which is present in our India. And if you know, India is a diverse country also. Yes, it is also called a diverse country. Why? Because our India is filled with different cultures, different tradition, different languages, different religion we follow. Due to that, our country is also called a diverse country. So today we are going to learn about our own land, what are the where it is located, what are the neighboring countries, what are the main boundaries, what are the different states which is present in our India. Yes or no? So we can say our India is seventh largest country in the world, and in population we are in second. And we can say in the geographical areas which we cover, which India has covered, is 32,87,627 square kilometer. Yes. So we learn about the location and how much it what we call location. If you talk about, it is present on the northeastern hemisphere of the world. For example, there is an Earth. Latitudinal, you can say tropic of Cancer. Our Earth is present in the Tropic of Cancer. That means in northern hemisphere. Yes, and we can say if you talk about the latitudinal extents of India, if you talk about from south to east, latitude means the imaginary line which comes from the north to south pole. Okay, so it is of 8 degree for north to 36 degree north. Yes. Next is that if you talk about the longitudinal extent, that means from west to east. If you talk about 67 degree east to 97 degree 25 east. Yes, from here to here it extends. Okay, and in the latitudinal extent, the Tropic of Cancer also, Tropic of Cancer passes. Yes, from here, from this area, the Tropic of Cancer passes through the which divide the India into two equal halves. This Tropic of Cancer divide the India into two equal halves, and it passes through Gujarat, Rajasthan. Okay, then you have the Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand. Then we have the Bangladesh, what we call. Then we have the Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. That means Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Mizoram and Tripura. Okay, these are the states through which the Tropic of Cancer passes. Now if we talk about the longitudinal extent, in longitudinal extent we have learned that is it is from 68 degrees 7 east to 97 degree 25 east. Okay, from here the standard of meridian passes. Okay, so in standard of meridian, if you talk about, it is one of the timetable. Yes or no? Through which we can, standard of meridian is what which we can see the location or the timing of different places. Yes or no? So we can say it passes through the Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, then you have the Chhattisgarh and Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. Okay, so Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Orissa. So these are the important states which through which the standard of meridian passes. Okay. So we can say that this is the extent and location of India. Okay, now we learn about what are the main boundaries of India. Main boundaries means what are the boundaries is there outside the India through which we are protected. So we can say in the north we have the Great Himalaya. Okay. In the south, we have the Indian Ocean. You can see the ocean. Yes, we have the ocean in the south, Indian Ocean. In the east, we can see the Bay of Bengal. It is also the sea. And in the west, you can see the Arabian Sea. Okay, so these four the main boundaries of India which protect our India or our motherland. Next, we are going to learn about the neighboring countries. There are different neighboring countries. Yes, for example, if you don't know the neighboring means, we can say what are the neighboring countries of India. You can see here Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northeast. Yes or no? These are the neighboring countries of India. Pakistan and Afghanistan. It is present in the northwest. In the north, you can see China and Nepal. Yes, China and Nepal and Bhutan. Okay, these China, Nepal and Bhutan are present in the north. Okay, in the northeast you can see Bangladesh and Myanmar. In the in the east. Okay, in the east you can see Bangladesh and Myanmar. This is the Myanmar. This is the Bangladesh. Okay, and there are some more what we call island countries, like you can say Maldives. This is Lakshadweep, Maldives, and the Sri Lanka. These are the island countries and also the neighboring island countries of India. Okay, this is one. Okay, and if you talk about, we have a very long coastline. Now we can say regular coastline, which extends from the what we call in the southern peninsula of India. Yes or not? It has very longest both in southwest and southwest. Yes or no? It is extend from, and we can say we have a very the India which has the end point is the Kanyakumari, which is also called Cap of Kamarin. Okay, so if you talk about the Sri Lanka is being separated by a pathway of Park Strait or Gulf of Mannar. Okay, so this is what are the things we learn. We learn about the location and extent. We learn about the main boundaries. We learn about the neighboring countries and also the coastline. Okay. Next, we are going to learn about the political divisions of India. Political division means we can say how the India is being divided into different states and union territories. Okay, so we have 29 states and 7 union territories. Okay, so now we have the 8 union territories and 29 states. Okay, so union territory means the countries which is being ruled directly by the president. So we have 8 major union territories. That is the Andaman and Nicobar, which is present here. Then you have the Chandigarh. Then you have the Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Then you have the Daman and Diu, National Capital Territory of Delhi. Then you have the Lakshadweep Island, Pondicherry, and now is the Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, these are the important union territories of India. If you talk about the, you can see the different states. You can see at the top from the north, if you start, you have the Jammu and Kashmir, then Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, and West Bengal. And here we can say Sikkim, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya. Then you have the Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, and Tripura. Okay, these are the important states of India. Okay, so so this chapter is already completed. I hope you will go through the chapters really thoroughly. Thank you for now.